Okay, I think I may have to stand up. Let me do this. Hi there, welcome. I still have to get used to exactly where I'm going to stream from. Let me go remove that in the background. How are you doing today? So I will need to get, I have like some of my streaming lights downstairs. So I'm going to have to go get those. Would you like to, what kind of reading would you like today? Do you want a past life reading or what kind of questions do you have? By the way, thank you for being such a good client on the platform. That's why we keep loading you up with free minutes. Because I'm going to need to get like more closer up. Like, see, look. Okay, so these are my babies right here. And I was going to sit down here with my babies and do my reading right here. But I think that I need the actual thing to be able to stream properly, but that's okay. We're going to learn together. So basically, I just want to let you know, Cassie, that I'll be on and off if I get a reading on my companies that I either work for or Spiritualism Live that I'm the CEO of. I'm going to have to run, but I'll be back, okay? By the way, if anybody's watching, you can always download the app for the remainder of the season. And I'm sure up until probably February 15th or whatever weekend, that Sunday that Valentine's Day actually ends on, well, we're going to be sending out free minutes every 10 free minutes. We'll be sending out a few free minutes, but you have to have 10 consecutive free minutes on the platform. We also send out free minutes once a week for people with paid readings, like cancer. Like cancer over here, who was one of our clients from the beginning. Okay, so I'm gonna start your reading here in just 1 second, okay? Just give me a moment to actually set up so I can get a good look at what's going on. And I also have to figure out like lighting. What's my best side? Dang plastic surgeons, they could have did me solid, but instead, karma. Okay, you ready, Cassie? We're gonna get going pretty quick now. Okay, yeah. So I just need to do like two more, and then I'm gonna get your reading started really quickly. By the way, anybody watching, I'm Psychic Echo Sunrise. I'm the CEO of this company, and I'm the leading psychic on the company as well. I do most of the promotions and things like that. So you can find me on the app as Psychic Echo Sunrise. Um, okay, so the very first thing, when's the last time you guys actually seen each other? Has it been a couple weeks? Because I do feel like you guys are going to see each other soon. Look. Okay, so it's actually like the sexual union card, which probably means you two are going to hook up soon. It basically says, honor those times, even though that they're not like as much as you would like them to be. I do feel like they are happening, so they can um sorry, I'm just trying to get a better light on my face, but like making the best out of each interaction is going to carry that interaction's energy longer, basically, is what I'm saying. And that's basically what this means. It means like when you two are with each other, you two ignite one another's energy. It's like a spiritual soul connection, and you know that, and that's why you want it more, because it's natural to you. Um, So, with that being said, and that being the first card, you're probably going to see him soon. He may get weird right now because of the holidays, but I do feel like um, he's going to pop up soon. And I also feel like he'll be a little bit more playful than normal, which I do feel like you have been actually seeing more of that lately. Like, okay, so I've been your reader for a decade. Even though he's not as consistent as you want him to be, he has been more consistent than what he has been in years. And the only reason why he is because of how much he loves you and wants to be in your life, regardless of all the craziness that's going on and around him. Then, of course, like the soulmate card came up. So, you already know that. Okay. I feel like it is a twin flame soulmate, and that kind of makes sense because, um, like when it's good, it's really good, but like when he takes time to himself, it can send you crashing down, like emotionally, like it hurts, even though you try to really get through it. It still hurts. You don't want to admit it. Of course, it's hard to talk to people. I mean, even though I've been your reader for over a decade, it's still probably hard to say, hey, I'm hurting right now because this is what's happening. And the highs are extremely, extremely high. And then it like drops you low very quickly. So I feel like it is because obviously a twin flame is a soulmate. It's just a different level of a soulmate. Um, but also, when you start to work on that friendship, is really when the relationship is going to actually manifest more. And those exes, I do feel like, are not in the picture. Maybe it's like a search on, um, like online or something like that, but not like in the picture currently. So I just wouldn't worry about that. I think that that's an extra problem that you don't need right now. I'm still trying to get the light working in here. By the way, people that do not know me, I am Psychic Echo Sunrise. I am one of the featured advisors and CEO of Spiritualism Live. You can read with me live on the platform in all forms, live video, call, chat, video reply, or even text reply, just depending on what I have on and I am available for that day. Today, I'm available for everything but text reply. I'd rather do live text, live video, or live call. But I do have my reply videos on, just not my reply text because it's the same thing. Anyways, Cassie, so I feel like this is basically saying that you two are going to start to get into a better place emotionally, like playfulness, maybe spending a little bit more time together when you two are um, basically interacting. And I think that you notice like the interactions have absolutely started to kind of pick up and are a little better than what they have been. I know that they're not ideal yet for you. I get that. But it's progress that's going to help get you to the relationship goal. And he's been in your life for 10 years. And that means that even though he makes mistakes, he does love you because that's commitment, keeping you in his life that long, even though it's been kind of hard sometimes. Okay, so I was just kind of learning a little bit about my lighting and where my area is. Yeah, but I feel like that was when he was younger, when like relationships were newer to him. And so now I feel like there's been a lot of complications over this last 10 years. And I do feel like he can treat you better. I don't feel like what you're dealing with right now is what you're always going to have to deal with. It's just right now. That's it. So I see new beginnings again. I do because you're going to not only get over what like has been off and on going on like in the financial or like the business fields for him. It's going to be a new beginning in like all those areas. So it's going to help the relationship between you and him because he'll be able to focus more. Yeah, so your very first card was that sexual union card. So I feel like that is likely. That is highly likely. I feel like you are going to see him. Timeframes are estimated, but the way these are coming up, it does make me feel like he wants to see you. Have you been like stressed out over a lot of other things, not just Joe? Because it's basically saying, I also, you see this, I'm gonna be doing like Reiki and yoga and all that stuff there too. And there's also a lot of advisors on the platform that are Reiki practitioners. This is a wellness platform. Yes, it is. We do tarot cards or other types of readings, but this is a wellness platform. And so we do all types of energy clearings like Reiki and um, life coaching and all of that. Okay, so what this is basically saying is that you're going to start to feel better because you're going to start to catch up on some of the things that have fallen through your hands over the last 2 years. But in order to really make it happen, is you're going to have to find that um, spirit, like that warrior spirit inside. You know how, like, when you were above everything a couple years ago and you were thriving, you got there because of your drive. You need to continue to try to find that drive and get back on your feet. I feel like next year is gonna be that year. So all this housing, all this craziness, I feel like you're gonna get stable this coming year. And this basically says, look inside yourself. But I feel like looking inside yourself, that's what you need to be finding. I know. And I feel like you're going to be able to get back to that, like something like that. I feel honestly like there's kind of like a reset going on that we don't understand yet. We're probably not going to understand it until we're past all of this right now. I'm sure that we're going to be able to understand it later. Like once the reset happens and all of a sudden things are starting to look brand new, and it's already happening, to be honest. The makeup that's coming out right now, um, just okay, just as quick as they started to mess everything up like 20 years ago. I mean, honestly, come on. When they're making shirt seams, when they're making shirt seams, okay, not here, but here for your bras, they're purposely designing clothes wrong. They're purposely screwing everything up. So that's happened over the last 20 years. And now I feel like they are going to rebuild it pretty quick. Because now, like, the makeup is finally so good. Oh, I do. I notice everything. You know that I notice everything. That's why I'm so good at what I do. That's why I ended up getting targeted on the missing child's case. Well, I did all those missing children's cases. And the one I got targeted for, her family thanked me on their page, which was nice. But 90% of the missing children's cases I worked on never even thanked me. I ended up having the bones cut out of my head and stuff. All this stuff is also going to be coming out over the next couple years. What's happened to psychics working on these extreme cases. Anyways, back to your reading. So, this is also basically saying, like I was talking about in the beginning of your reading today, to like embrace like each other, make the most out of, thank you, the interactions each time. No, okay, so I can't replace the dents in my head, like right here. I can't. You can see it where they cut the bones out. You can just see my hand sink into it. We can't fix that, but we can fix like the hairline, and we'll be able to fix this and fix some of the other things. So everything will be okay. And we're getting closer to everything being okay every single day. And now we see that some of those platforms that felt like they were getting trolled were not getting trolled. They were getting targeted because they had some smart psychics on there. This is crazy. But at least I got to see everything firsthand. And I feel like some of everything I'm talking about might be affecting you and your relationship with Joe because of some business dealings and all that stuff. So it does kind of make sense for your situation too. I know I need to probably, at 50 years old, I should probably put on some makeup before I get on live. But hey, do not judge me by my appearance right now. Okay, so this next one is basically saying try not to focus on those really hard discussions like who are we and where are we going? Like, are we going to get more serious? But it's saying basically to try to focus on that spark, that friendship. The friendship card did come up, and I'll share that in a moment. But this is another one. It's basically saying beware, but it's not like a warning, oh my God, beware. No, we're not trying to scare you. This is more like a beware of like the energy and what you're doing in the current moment, in the relationship, in the exchange, in order to make the best out of the interactions. And even because, when you deal with men that have businesses to his degree or big careers, sometimes you're going to be away from them long periods of time. And I do feel like that will come to an end at some point. You two will get more serious, but um, those kind of men that are very successful tend to put that above everything because they know that that's going to be the stability that keeps everything rolling. So he just needs to reprioritize, really. That's your next card. Look. So, like, basically, balance. He needs to balance, but so do you, because what's going on with you is not fair. So it's not going to feel fair. It's not going to be fun. You have to be able to mentally know that it's not you and you don't take things personal. Know that he's human too. He doesn't have to be perfect. People in relationships don't have to be perfect. That's unrealistic. It's unrealistic, for some readers to give the, hey, if he's doing that, he don't love you. That's more gossipy. And even though on Spiritualism Live, we'll allow advisors to have, freedom over what they predict. They are vetted. All of us are vetted before they come on, knowing that they're going to at least be logical. You're going to be able to have different people, different opinions, different um, predictions. And the difference between predictions and opinions are the way that they actually work with you. So if they're trying to say somebody's always cheating, there's always problems, they're gossipy, those are not the good readers. uh, but we can't help if some psychics actually may see something right in front of that. So we try to see if they're gossipy in the way they're delivering it. Some psychics actually um, are really really good at what they do because they have became a psychic advisor after you know decades of schooling and other things. Because I feel like those were the women from before, Cassie, not in the last like 10 years. And things have been bad on everybody. I just feel like we're just now learning it. I just feel like he is very secure in who he is. And with that being said, he's very secure in you because you're also not cheating. You're not running around. You don't do a lot of the things that somebody would have to worry about. You're not bringing extra problems to the table. So you're someone that he can be secure in, and he has been secure in over the last decade. And so it may not be the best for you because you kind of are getting the short end of the stick with him over and over. But it does show the trust he has in you and the fact that you're not causing him extra stress on top of everything. So I don't necessarily feel like it's fair, but I'm not going to judge him. That's not what you need from me. You just need me to kind of see it how it is, so that way it's not affecting you. It's not like, you know, anything negative will mess your whole day up. We just want to get you past that. We want to get you into a good mood. I feel like he doesn't want to unless he wants to have a conversation. That's where this lies. Like, he doesn't really want to talk to you unless he's ready to see you, which makes sense. Like, hey, I'm going to be on my way soon. And he's actually on his way, like ready to see you, or he's going to see you within a couple hours. And sometimes I feel like he waits to contact, like, no, I'll contact her later. Maybe I'll try to see her later, which pushes that contact out and out and out. And he's like a toddler with communication. Anyways, the romance card came up. So I also feel like this means that he's also going to be able to um, spend more time. Like the next time you see each other, the holidays are here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets back to some of those old ways. Remember how he used to do nice things for you around the holidays? I know some holidays have been disappointment for him. I know that they have. I mean, he's had a lot of stuff going on for him too. But he used to. I know he hasn't recently, but I do believe he can get back to that. Cassie, are you going to be up for continuing this chat here in a minute? I am getting a call. Do you want me to kind of see how long it's going to be? And if it's not going to be long, just mute my mic because I really can't not take these. I have to. Okay. So I'm going to mute my mic. Let me know that it's muted. Okay. Okay, so I can get back to your reading here in a second. I definitely grabbed a full different deck. Oh shoot, I want to make sure that if Kendra, no, whoops. I want to make sure that if Anna Toledo goes live today, this morning, that I get in those lives with her. um, well, not actually get in them. I have to watch how I say things. I'm like Chat GPT right now, scrambling stuff up. Okay, so let's get back to your reading. I think that we left off with like the healing, right? When did this happen? Okay, I'm still catching up. Let me read this. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, he was good. Okay, so I remember maybe 2016 when like 2016, 2017, 2018, maybe were the better years with the two of you where he was just starting to get distant. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get something to drink. Don't go anywhere, okay? Because I will be right back. Come on, Prince. Come on, baby. Come on. Hurry up. Come on, children, baby dog. He's scratching my door. Come on. Come on, Prince. Come on, baby. All right. All right. Less than 2 minutes and he's going to kick through the door. I can guarantee it. Mm-hmm. See? Come on, baby. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Or up here. I don't care where you sit. You can sit anywhere. So, that balance card came up, and then this one is like that healing card, which is getting past like all those problems and finally restoring your soul back to, what it was after all of like the hardships. And then the friendship. Remember, I told you like a while ago, the friendship card came up and like you had to use all the cards together. You don't have a relationship unless you have a friendship. It's impossible. Because if you meet somebody and you're like, oh, I like you and I want to have a relationship with you, you jump into a relationship without having a friendship. And so you have unrealistic expectations on a relationship. But when you have a friendship first, you care more about that person's well being. And this basically just says nurture those bonds in the relationship because those are truly what brings the two of you closer together. This basically is saying that he admires you, and you already know that because a man would not have you in his life, in his corner, like he has you in his corner, unless they admired your characteristics, your personality, who you were as a person. So all of that makes sense to me. I'm thirsty. And in all reality, when people die and things like that, it can happen. You do have situations where people may take off a couple of months or more. I mean, months to year. Because when somebody does pass and they do um, experience that in their loved ones and the people around them, it can be major, and everybody like goes through those death transitions differently. But at the same time, you were kind of going through the same thing. Oh, my daughter wants in. Hold on. Okay, princess. I told you come in here before. Come on. Come on, Prince. Oh, what a good girl. Get up here. Come on, daughter. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Oh, you want to get on my desk? Go ahead. Come on. So my dogs think that they have to get on my desk. That's fine. You want to get up there? Go ahead. You better hurry up. Good boy. Good boy. Yep. I have them. So, basically the biggest things coming up today are the fact that there is going to be a lot more interactions, and it's basically suggesting that you make the most of it. So maybe have something planned if you see him between now and the first part of the year. A cute outfit to wear. Come on, hurry up. Oh, daughter. Say hi, daughter. You gonna give a reading? You is. Okay, daughter. Okay. Did you see that? Sadie Rose. Sadie. Okay, princess, get over there. She literally just kissed me in my mouth on daughter, stop. Sadie. She's trying to creep back over here. Yeah, I'm wearing the Victoria's Secret thermals again. These ones, I like them. It's so funny. Daughter, and look at her. She's ready to do it again too. She's ready. She is not playing. You love mom? You do. What my babies do? What'd you do? Okay, give me this. Oh, heck no. No, you don't. Oh, who brought the ornaments in here? Somebody gonna get dog spanking. This is no. This is a no. This is a bad dog. No, you go get hurt. This bad dog. This is a no, Prince. My ornaments, I did the Paris theme this year for Christmas. Okay, I'll send you my address here in a little while. You're reading. You're welcome. You're welcome. I am going to start to come on live more, and until we can get a decent following in here interacting, then you can come in and I need help figuring out what we can talk about, like good topics to talk about in here. I think we can talk about um like Reiki, we can talk about relationships. There's so much that can help not only balance us through hard times, but also give us things to talk about. And for me, there's some things that I know really, really good, and some things that I'm still learning. I'm human. I didn't know everything the moment I began to be a professional at this. Um, so I just became like certified in Reiki last year, which and the truth is that Reiki is affirmations. Yes, there's different parts of your body and there's crystals and stuff, which the crystals is the part of Reiki that I'm still working on, like crystals to the chakras. But the chakras and all that stuff are cleared through affirmations. And that's the secret of Reiki. Um, and when you think about it like that, the secret of Reiki is the secret, the laws of attraction. It's manifestation. It's all the same thing. Oh, yes. No, my new astrology reports that I'm doing, Cassie, I have never been like other readers. You know that. My style of reading and who I am has been extraordinarily different. So when I say that my astrology readings are different, it's because I'm using different software and I'm going to bring it in these astrology readings that I'm doing for the email ones. And I feel like um, you may want to try one while I'm at, the cheapest price until I get really good at them. Usually when I add something new, I'll offer it for a discount for about a year. And then once I really master it, that's when I'll just go up to a normal price and just leave it at what I'm going to be for the whole career. Right. And that's true. That's true. And if we can say affirmations as soon as we wake up and try to get rebalanced, it can really help us through the day, fight anything that life throws at us. So did you do any of the advent calendars this year? Okay, so Victoria's Secrets brought it with their advent calendars. I got Okay, so I got two of the lip. I got me and my girls and my family the lip ones from Macy's. Macy's brought it. This was one of the Macy's ones. It's so cute, and they're such good quality. I Macy's was awesome too. So I would say Victoria's Secrets had the best quality of a box, but that was it. Um, I liked this 12-day Advent, but I like the Macy's stuff a little bit better. They had Okay, so this came in the Victoria's Secret one, so this was cute too. This is the red box. That box right there. Do you see that one in the back? I got that for my birthday for myself. This came in that one too. It's really cute. But this one came in the lip one from Macy's. I went ahead and threw the big lip one away, that box away, because we did it from the first until like the 12th, and then I started my birthday one. This one came in the lip one. This is so cute. These came in the lip one. This, I mean, it's okay. So I'm obsessed with the advent calendars. I love them. Oh yeah, the Kylie one too. And this one, the Kylie is so cool because it goes on like, from what I noticed, it goes on like a certain color and then it like sets to your tone. Like I really I like Kylie's stuff. And so I'm still doing this one. Every morning I'm just like a little kid. I get up and in here. So I still have some left. This was today's. Which was an actual big one. Try to get them on sale next year for you and your sister. Like, when they first go on sale, so you're paying a small portion for them. Okay, so I couldn't get the Lacone ones. Oh my God. The Lacone ones, the pink Paris ones, those were so pretty. I wanted those so bad. But they were so expensive and they didn't go on sale. Macy's went on sale. Macy's dropped them down super low, but then they went right back up. And I just bought them when they were really, really low, which I was happy. And then I bought a lot of the Glam Light. Like right now, I'm using my PR box because, hey, if you're going to have to buy makeup because you haven't bought makeup in 5 years, buy good makeup. So I got the Glam Light, which is also, like I was telling you, super good quality. Yes, they're kind of like doing the Warner Brothers thing because a lot of the Glam Light is exceptional, like boxing with like Scream and Willy Wonka and all of these people. Willy Wonka, Bratz, Saw. They have like a character theme, but the quality brings it, and you kind of want to do your makeup more when it's so cute. Like I forgot, I I don't know where my ghost face eyeliner is. Oh, my lip liner too. Because these things are kind of, this is small. My stuff keeps sliding out. But these are cute. There's some more red. That one came in this one. This one is like that more nude color, which nude is a really pretty color. I do better with like nude like this, or like a nude and like that pink nude, that light pink nude. Yeah. Yeah, I usually do everything Lacone too, but I need to get myself together because I done spilled all of my new makeup everywhere because I have to literally get ready so quick. hmm Yeah, pink nude, like that Kylie Jenner nude color, is really good. I'll probably, and the truth is that I need to get the company going again. I just finally got the office up. So I need to do what I have to do to promote the company and find influencers like myself to help get Spiritualism Live off the ground. I think this is one way to help. Is me, you hear Zeus snoring when I'm reading. It's so embarrassing because you could just hear him snoring in the background. I do because, okay, there's a couple of my readers that are kind of sloppy with predicting cheating. But, I just pull them to a side and I tell them, I can't I can't tell them what they can predict and what they can't predict. That's not ethically what I'm supposed to do. I'm just supposed to make sure that their opinions don't get too gossipy and cause too much problems in a client's life, and that they stay legal in a legal framework where they're not, going over certain boundaries, and that they're more my style of wanting to care about people to help bring them to the best of their abilities, you know? So I'm going to keep trying to make sure that we have a certain type of readers, but I can't control them all. I'm just doing my best to at least get some that are going to do the best. And the truth is that there's just going to be different people that see different things, and you have to play around and see which ones are the best. And even the best ones have a bad day sometimes. Was that recent? Yeah. Overall, I like Keen. I really, really, really respect them. They have treated me really, really good over the last 10 years. And um, so, like, they're really, but they also help psychics start out in the business and find who they are, and they're more realistic and open. Like, hey, you're going to have to also bounce around between advisors to see who your forever advisors are, because even though they don't like match maybe your personality, they may match somebody else's. Well, that's pretty far-fetched. From everything that we know, really, that is. How how long had she been on Keen? Because sometimes you'll find people new in their career and some like, but the thing is we all have different personalities. It's just that sometimes, people newer, especially with wait a second, I don't know how to read the cards. Yeah, just don't go back to her. I would say when you're dealing with those kind of situations, just don't go back to her. I clean up some readings. I do feel like probably out of everybody in the field, they have their clients' best interests most at heart, like I do, because I want to be a company like them. And at some point, if my company can get successful, this company, then we'll probably either end up selling it to that network or trying to see if that network wants a part in this too. So that is the in my point of view, and I'm going to tell the honest truth about how I feel. I feel like Keen is the best company in the business. I do. But we are on here, Spiritualism Live. So we would like you guys to download the app on Spiritualism Live. I'm not going to not send people to that platform because we love them too. But we are specifically trying to find people to read with me here on my company that I am the CEO of, Spiritualism Live. So another card that came up for you is like another closeness card, but it kind of represents everything that we've talked about up to this time. Right. And that's the truth. You just have to talk to the ones that you can trust. And that's why I have other clients I've had a decade like you. And that's when you can find like your forever advisors, when you kind of jump around and then you find that right one and then you stay with them. It's kind of like the right job, finally that right house. He'll see you right before, I mean, he'll contact you right before he wants to see you, I'm sure. It's classic behavior for him. Well, I'm going to go try to find something to eat, but I do feel like I will be able to try to get on live more because I feel like this is going to be the key. This is going to be the key is trying to get me here. And if you would like, yeah, definitely. No, for real. I'm going to be on. I'm just going to wait until I can get the kids' presents wrapped and they'll come over and then they'll be in the background being bad and loud. But that's okay because we love grandkids. They are here to be children and we love them. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm also going to post that, and I think that I'm going to work. Okay, so you already know what I feel about AI, right? But I'm also thinking about adding an AI. So the way that I do my astrology reports, like I was telling you, and how I'm doing them like that huge discount, I'm thinking of incorporating that and an AI into like there's an AI, and then there's different types of AIs that are programmed in different kinds of ways to do certain things, and you can use those, you can integrate those into different aspects of an online company to do instant reports. And I think that that type of instant report would be beneficial on my company's webpage. But I would have to program it. Like I would have to program it in my programming style. So I wouldn't program it myself. I would do the planning for the programming, if that makes sense. To be more like me. So I had more control over it. Okay, well, I'm really glad that I got on. Let me play with this just a little bit to see what I have here. Do it says edit. Okay, so I can edit this at any time. All right, and then what is customization? Okay, okay. And there's only been one person in here. I really couldn't see anybody coming in. I don't know if we're supposed to be able to see people. Okay, so I see you have participated. Yeah. We just didn't really have anybody that came in, that's all. It was just you the whole time. I had at one time 4 people in here at once, but nobody really stayed. Um, but I'm gonna have to loosen up. I mean, um, the first one, found, you know, one step at a time, one step at a time. Anyways, um, I just have somebody new that came in. I'm getting ready to wrap this up, but I'm going to come back on later. And you can always read with me on the platform. The platform is giving free minutes away once a week for people that have had paid reading. And then we are also giving 5 free minutes for people who have had over a 10-minute reading in the last 7 days, all the way until Valentine's Day. But you have to have a consistent reading, not 3 minutes here and 3 minutes there. It has to be 10 full minutes. All right. Okay. Bye, Cassie. Thank you for entertaining this with me today, and we'll chat soon.